That's a typical gamer, right?
That's a gamer, man.
If you're really pissed off that you can't beat that boss, you're really just gonna keep on quiet.
And you have to concentrate.
And concentrate.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. There are times that if you're having difficulty on playing the game actually, so we start to.
You get obnoxious. Hello, ang lakas mo kaya magmura pag nagagalit ka na sa boss.
Anyway,
yeah, we do deal with that.
I saw him play. I saw this guy play. I was like, probably he was the guy. Now, if you go quiet, he gets pissed off.
He gets
like,
pissed off. He would question the developers, the existence of that boss.
I don't know which game it was, but I think it was one of the platformer games, and he goes, "Sino ba gumawa nito?"
Oh, see?
Si Jobs yun.
Oh, that's jokes.
Actually, my point is to be honest, when the game is hard, actually, so I easily get pissed off, and and the thing that and how I deal with that is actually I stop reading the comments. I just focus on the game and look for vulnerability for the fight, and then once I did it, okay, go back.
Well, because he's a programmer, he's looking for the little chinks in the armor.
Yeah.
There's gotta be an exploit here somewhere.
Mostly on Dark Souls game and Bloodborne, yeah.
Yeah.
I really need to concentrate when I was fighting with them.
Cool, thank you. So, but that's how you started with GameAko.
Yeah.
You got called in, you were called, you were chosen, and then you were part of it. Cool, wonderful. What about you, brother? What about you, man?
Oh, actually, since I'm the newest one.
I know you're fighting with the wife right now.
No, actually,
because it's gonna be my turn later.
I'll explain why. I'll explain kung bakit nakatuto ka sa cellphone. Kasi ganito, since I'm the newest guy, I met Jobs and GameAko dun sa PS4 Enthusiast.
Oh, same venue. Okay.
Although I was just a member at the time, and the first conversation I had with Jobs was talking about GameAko, and that I appreciate what they're doing, and I wanted to share their stream sa ibang groups na they weren't able to touch, so I tried to do that. Secondly, the second conversation I had with another founder, si Vince, was we were talking about Fallout, kasi I'm a big Fallout fan. I'm not sure if you've played Fallout.
Oh yeah,
I'm a big Fallout fan, and I've always wanted to play the first game and the second game again. And we were talking about it, and biglang pumasok si Vince sa Amazon, brother, meron pa. No? So that was the conversation. But the official conversation of how I came into GameAko was, I messaged GameAko at PM, and I told them, it's just an appreciative message, like similar to what I said before. I love what you're doing for the community, and I've always wanted to be in a group like you guys. I also expressed the interest na I wanted to write, because I was a big game magazine collector before. GamePro, EGM2.
Oh God, GamePro,
PlayStation, Tips and Tricks. I have them all. And reading these articles when I was a kid, tapos parang I wanted to do that. I wanted to create content similar to that. So, yun, after that, biglang pinihan ako ni Jobs. Si Jobs na mismo. And he was saying they need the writer again. But of course ako, kinakabahan ako kasi ano nangyari? This is GameAko eh. And tapos sabi ko, I don't have an experience. Ganito ganyan. Wala talaga. Sinabi ko lang yun kasi I really want to, pero I don't have an experience. Sabi naman ni Jobs sa, no, it's fine. We'll teach you along the way. So yeah, so after that, in-invite nila ako sa podcast. Parang bigyan after 2 days, sabi niya, hey Chino, gusto ka namin invite sa podcast. Then, nagulat na ako. Parang after ng podcast, sabi sa akin ni Joe, do you wanna join GameAko as a writer? Sabi ko, seryoso ba yan?
Official member.
Totoo ba yun? And I remember, sinasabi ko kay JC, parang I was in doubt eh. Tapos sabi niya, ano ka ba? Kasama na sa group chat. Good na yun.
That's the signatory.
Kasi,
that's the
sino ba naman? Just a member of PS4 Enthusiast. And I was just appreciating all what they're doing. Tapos bigyan doon. Yun na. Tapos
Yeah.
it led to me going to streaming as well. And these guys right here, and Vince and Jobs and TJ, they're all my mentors. They're all my mentors in streaming. Lahat yan natutunan ko sa kanila. Very, very, very fresh pa lang ako. But, you know, eventually I hope maging ganun din ako. And katulad nila.
Nice.
And just to explain, I was viewing our video.
Right. But can you document this here? While they're you can go live too, you know. On Facebook. Document and go live.
I was actually looking for my first ever stream kasi nakakalimutan ko. Sabi ko, ano yung stream ko?
Fallout yun.
Fallout. Nalala ko, yeah. The first game I streamed was
Fallout
Fallout.
4.
Yeah, sobrang mahina memory ko. But I was, ano ba yung stream ko?
I see.
First solo stream.
First solo stream.
First solo stream.
Oh, you streamed on the first game. Oh, at least you got to play. You got to stream a game that you really like.
Yeah, exactly. Tapos yun, tuloy.
Nice.
Yes.
Cool. And of course, Rob, how did
Yes.
you get it?
Actually, the first what do you call this? I started GameAko as a viewer. To be honest. So before GameAko kasi they're just doing live video on YouTube. So I was connected with Vince before GameAko. He was my customer before on a trade buying games. So he bought a game to me, and then I added him on Facebook, and then suddenly he just posted a live video from YouTube about their podcast with Jupes. And then I watched them. I watched them and I found it interest on these guys because I also watch podcast gaming news on YouTube before. And most of them were foreign people. So this is the first time that I saw a Filipino that talking this kind of things about gaming. So I just I keep following them. And then suddenly since I was one of the prominent viewers that they have before, so they invited me for a game. You know the game. That game was Kill Babies.
Kill the Babies.
So there are no. It's just the name of the game. But what they did was there were for example 100 list of something, and then they want to tone it down. We have to eliminate one by one of those lists until we arrive to single one.
And we only have one shield that time.
So
I was invited.
JC was there. And then we played that game on
Via
Skype. The two of us were on Skype. We played that game, and then it was fun back then. And then after that, Jubes invited me if I'm interested on joining GameAko that time. So
really, Jupes is the guy.
Yes, yeah.
Those was the
first
He's
The glue.
Yes. And then I was like, yes, sure, why not? I mean, and then after that, I'm being active on how the GameAko operates back then. So I bought some equipment for the game for the gang, and then until we arrived with this kind of setup right now. So yeah.
So just a follow-up question on that. How did you get to take a more active role in
Until you,
leading the team?
Okay.
That was a bit that laugh was a controversial laugh. So,
Hirap sagutin.
But anyway,
a little bit journalistic.
how can I answer that question?
gusto ko yung sagot. Gusto ko makita yung sagot eh.
Hindi ako sasagot
Sige. Actually,
I have.
we're Jubes are having a hiatus on the group, so we have to attend some personal matters for himself, and he appoint me to lead the GameAko since I was here in GameAko since we started it. I mean, I'm one of the people that he trusted to take care of the brand.
I see.
Yeah. Since actually the two of us were the financer of the GameAko back then, so we collaborate on each other. Oh, dude, we have to buy this equipment for this, and then me, I always say yes to Jubes. If we need that, okay, we gonna buy it.
It's nothing really controversial. Pero, you know, yung passing it down, yung si Jobs having any haters because of personal matters. Of course, it hit us, no? Parang we looked up to Jobs.
Jobs has been a very, 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 very hands-on leader for us. We wouldn't GameAko wouldn't be in this situation without him. So, and I think having this change of leadership is a way of ramping things up or parang revving up GameAko. So with Rob leading us and Jobs taking a backseat to prioritize other things, personal matters really. So I think it's for the good of GameAko. And siguro ganun.
It's like yung tatay mo, iniwang ka na, ikaw na
parang
Yes.
Parang gano'n.
You're taking over.
It's very similar to that. And,
Take over our company.
yeah, exactly. And you know,
So thou hast been knighted, sir.
yes. and actually, at first, we thought na paano ba natin gagawin? But you know, after a lot of discussing, we decided, let's do it. Kaya natin ito. You know, he left GameAko as a big name. Well, I'd like to think that it has a certain flair in Facebook, and for us to handle GameAko, the way
It's a
Jobs
big
taught
responsibility.
us, the way
Yes.
Jobs taught us, it's a big responsibility, but we're ready to take it on.
But he left a legacy not only to our viewers, to the acolytes, but to us as well. Because without his
Mentorship.
focus, without his training to us, we will not be able to handle GameAko as it is right now. It is hard. It is really hard. But we're managing it because of the love of gaming. That's why we have our logo, for the love of gaming. And because of the acolytes as well. Because without them, we wouldn't be here.
Yes.
And that's our main motivation, to keep them entertained, to keep them interested in what we and on the things that we do.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So shout out to Jobs. You know,
Jobs.
Thank you for all of that. So what's the plan now? How do we take this moving forward?
Yeah.
What do we expect to see from you guys? I know you guys have a lot of games to play. I know that you have a lot of games that you'll be playing, and both retro and upcoming games.
Yes.
I would sure like to see more Legend of Dragoon.
The pressure ako bigla sa akin yun eh.
Kasi doon ako nakatingin.
A lot of people have been requesting that. Rob, ano ba?
kasi just to inform you lang, may mga assigned games kasi kami. Para lang pag-usapan namin na, okay, for FPS, you will be the main man for Lara Croft. It would always be me.
Of course, you'd want him to be. Hello, I want to be Lara Croft. Okay.
That's a no-brainer.
Okay.
For Resident Evil, he's the main man, really.
Talaga. So you guys have like game specific.
Yeah, game specification.
Mga dinidibs na namin na, like
We meeting kami yan, no? Dibs ko na to, dibs ko na
Jump
to.
Force and the anime games.
Ay, putz. Talaga, that's
Chino.
you?
Chino.
Jump Force.
Kumbaga kami,
Big anime fan.
alam na namin na, okay, eto, para kay ganito to, hindi ko na kukunin. Sa'yo na yan. Like Resident Evil, alam namin sa kanya yon.
Okay.
Siya na talaga yon.
Pero may kanya-kanya kami kopya.
Like
diba?
Kingdom Hearts, I've
We
been
have our
playing
own-
Kingdom Hearts for
Oh,
almost,
same.
it grew up with me. Alam na nila na since
Automatic.
Kingdom Hearts will be released this Tuesday,
Yeah.
alam na nila na ako yung magda-day one noon, ako yung akin yun. Parang gano'n.
And we sometimes nag-dibs kami. Pero dibs on this game, dibs on this game. But kunyari, katulad ng sinabi ni JC na si Rob is Resident Evil, si JC is Kingdom Hearts. Automatic.
But with Legend of Dragoon,
With Legend of Dragoon.
pag-usapan namin kasi,
Yeah.
ako yun.
Oo.
So,
Kasi back then you're playing Suikoden that time. And then
Suikoden
a lot of people are requesting,
Tapos may
more
Legend of
RPG.
Ligaya. Tapos
Yeah.
may Chrono
Actually,
Trigger.
lahat kami mahilig sa RPG.
Oo.
Yun yung
I noticed.
Kasi those are the games that we grew
grew
in.
up
Oh,
with.
yeah, man.
And we don't know kung sino yung maglalaro nun. But of course, who did Legend of Ligaya?
Yeah.
Diba? Who did Suikoden? Silang dalawa lang yung pagpipilian talaga kasi it's a classic game.
Yeah.
Ever thought about venturing into fighting games?
Because
Ako po. Ako yun.
Because
Actually,
Una,
okay.
parang ano kasi, the problem with fighting games is that you really have to be skillful.
Yeah.
For the
there's
audience to be
there's a
entertained.
large learning curve for that.
Yes.
Because you need to be a skilled fighter. What do you call this? Fighting gamer for you to stream it. Because a lot of people will bash you
And also
when you play stock.
when you do play, you always have to practice.
Right.
For example, I was a big Tekken gamer before, and kahit mga Street Fighter games, I used to play the arcade, I used to compete.
Kaso nakalawang.
Tapos, syempre, at tagal mo na hindi
Ah,
naglalaro
yan,
eh. Diba? Wala.
wala na.
My last Tekken game was Tekken 3. And my last
PS1.
and my last Street Fighter game was Street Fighter 3.
It's
Sobrang
NES.
tagal na.
Actually,
Yes, yun.
Vince-
Street Fighter
Vince-
3.
Vince, ano,
Wait.
Sila
Vince
Alex.
streamed
Yeah, yeah,
Tekken
yeah.
7 and he was bashed like hell.